typing on a blank screen. Who am I as a
Who
writer?
am I as a writer? Well, what comes to mind
Video
first are
cuts
the
to
basics.
me
Where and when do
speaking
I work,
in a room.
and where do I find myself writing or even just thinking about writing? When I work is probably the easiest question to answer out of these three. Since coming to college, I've found that my days are just really full of classes, clubs, and hanging out with friends. Most of my homework is really done at night, so that's when I find myself writing the most. I've always been more of a night owl, anyways, and feel like my writing is at its best when it's late at night and I'm either working to distract myself from other work or as a calm way to end my day, since English classes have always been my favorite. It almost feels like a bit of a reward to write or just have the time to think about what I want to write. This is why the majority of my photos are taken at night,
Photos appear
and
on the
why all but two
screen.
of my photos taken
Sunsets and nights
are
in
taken
dorm
when I'm
rooms.
physically writing after 7 p.m. But where do I
Photos
most enjoy
disappear.
working? To be honest, I love to be surrounded by beauty. To me, beauty is everywhere, although in this composition, it's found in the typical things, like a sunset or a night out with friends, sitting on the lawn on a sunny day, at my desk with a view of the city. But why do I choose these environments? It's not just because they're beautiful, but because they give me something to
Photos
be
of
inspired
sunsets
or
appear on the
distracted
screen
by.
again.
If I'm bothered
Photos
with the structure
disappear.
of a sentence or argument, I can take a moment to people watch like I did in my photo working at the
Photo
lawn,
sitting on the
or ask my
lawn
friends for some
appears,
advice, like in photos working at Bird
disappears.
Library with friends, or any
Photo
photo
in
taken in a
Bird
dorm that
Library
wasn't
appears,
specifically at my desk.
disappears.
Even while working on a script outline at my desk, I took a moment to listen to the cars fly by on the highway and admire the flashing lights of a building that always shows the temperature and time. My writing process isn't too different from the environments that I spend my time in. I really love to start my writing process with other people so that I can bounce off my ideas to others, but once I know what I want to write, I really tend to seclude myself and work in a more official environment, such as my dorm desk. When it comes to writing, I would really call myself a perfectionist. I sit with every sentence and revise over and over until it's acceptable, and then, with some form of physical activity like my solo walk on the
Photo taken
quad
on the
or
quad
solo walk after
appears,
class photos, I'll take a
disappears.
break and
Photo
come back to
taken
revise once
walking home
more,
from
which is a
class appears
continuation
and
of a habit I had at
disappears.
home when I went for long walks with my dog. It's to the point where I wouldn't call it a writing choice, but rather something that's really trained and ingrained into me as I get headaches and feel physically uncomfortable with moving on with my writing until everything before the exact sentence that I'm working on has been perfectly assembled. Okay, so that explains my processes when writing, but who am I as a writer? Reflecting on my media collection has made me realize that while I might need my writing to be perfect before I submit it, it doesn't mean that it's perfect for everyone. I've been blessed with English teachers who have let me discover my own voice and processes as a writer, and that means that I need everything to be perfect in a way that truly represents me and my ideas. Whether it be through working in perfect environments or constant editing until I'm satisfied with my work, the writer that I am today is someone that I can be proud of because it reflects my true drive and personality. Thank you.